What's going on, team? Welcome back to another video. This one we're going to look at how to improve your mile-and-a-half time. So make sure you keep watching to find out how to train, how to program, if you want to improve your running or your mile-and-a-half time leading up to training. So yeah, before we get into this, hit that like button. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed, and then just put a comment below. Just say thank you, whatever, show your support. It means a lot to us. It helps the channel out. The more likes and comments you put on a video, the more YouTube spreads the video, and the more support you give us, it basically allows us to put more videos out for you guys. So you guys hit that like button, we'll provide more content for you guys. And that's exactly what this video is. I put a Q&A on Instagram asking what you guys want to see more videos of. And this is one of the questions, is how to get my mile-and-a-half time down. And we got the perfect program for this. As you can see on the screen, this is our Improve Your Mile-and-a-Half Time program. So you can download this. The link is in the description box below. It's also on our Instagram page. Just click the link in our bio, and you can download it that way. You can download it, and it's yours to keep forever. You can always go back to it, use it whenever you like, pretty much. But yes, a lot of lads still want to improve their mile-and-a-half time. It's no longer used as a measurement of fitness within the Royal Marines. It was a couple of years ago. They've now changed that. They're slowly starting to learn it is better to train smarter than harder. Obviously, they still train hard, but it's well structured, really smartly planned out now. So yeah, you'll see a lot of heart rate monitors being used, heart rate training, threshold training, and stuff like that. But the mile-and-a-half is a great test of fitness, a good benchmark to use, and I highly recommend to still use it. Not just the mile-and-a-half, but also like the 3-miler, the mile-and-a-half out, mile-and-a-half back is a great one to use to test your fitness leading into recruit training, etc. from there. So yeah, this is just going to teach you methods on how to improve it going forward. So yeah, the biggest one, or the biggest mistake I see, is lads want to improve their mile-and-a-half, and they will literally just run a mile-and-a-half every day or every other day just to try and improve that time. And yes, you will probably see an improvement in that time frame or that distance, because that's all you're training for. But then if you got to run 3 miles or 5 miles, you're completely done, because all you've been training for is a mile-and-a-half. You haven't been training the rest of the energy systems or aerobic capacity, stuff like that. You've just been training one method. So obviously, if you start running longer, different speeds, different tempos, it'll completely throw you out, and you'll feel like you're unfit. So that's what we're trying to do here, is target all them distances to basically improve your fitness. But the end goal is that mile-and-a-half. So a great one to do that is hill sprints. Hill sprints is a great one to build leg strength, speed endurance in the legs. So when you do start coming to the mile-and-a-half is a bit like a sprint. You got to have a high turnover and be able to do that high turnover over a long distance of time. Like I said, a mile-and-a-half. So hill sprint is a great one, because you're going uphill. You got to basically turn those legs over as quick as possible and as fast as possible to get up that hill. You can't take long strides to run up a hill. run up a hill is short steps and quick steps to get going up that hill. So hill sprints is a good one. Like I said, improves leg strength because you got to climb up that hill, and also that leg speed, that speed endurance, because you got to do those quick steps to power yourself up a hill. So that's a great one. Also, going long. So by going long is just a long steady state conditioning piece. Could be, like it says here, on a test week, a 30-minute run. Could be a 40-minute run, a 60-minute run, or it could be a 2-3 hour bike ride. Completely up to you. Just got to be steady state. And again, that's just going to build the aerobic base, the aerobic capacity. So you have the fitness and the lung capacity for the 1.5 miles. But again, you can also go longer if you need to. So like I said, if you need to run 5 miles, you're fit enough to run 5 miles, and you can run it at a steady state because you've been training at a steady state. So going long, it trains your aerobic base and aerobic capacity. And obviously, the better your aerobic base is, the quicker you recover. So if you can run 60 minutes or run a marathon at a steady pace, if you got to run a 1.5 miles, rest a minute, run a 1.5 miles, you'll recover a lot quicker compared to someone that hasn't ran a long distance or runs long distances in training. So having a better aerobic base basically helps you recover quicker between sessions and also between exercises or sessions also. So yeah, it's just a great method to have in your toolbox. And also moderate distance, again, like I said, moderate distance could be 5k, it could be 1k, 800-meter intervals, something like that. So but that's what we're going to touch on in this video. So those are just methods on how to improve your 1.5 miles, hill sprints, going long distance or a long time domain, and also moderate distances or intervals. So I'm not going to go over the whole program because obviously I'll be giving it away for free then. I'm just going to look at a couple of weeks or a week and just break it down on how to progress going forward for you. So yeah, test week is just a 1 mile best effort. Obviously that's going to be the test. A 5k time trial, again, a good test or a fitness, and just a 30-minute max distance. So again, we're testing your 1 mile here, best effort. So that's like five minutes work, let's say 5-6 minutes, just max effort sprint. 5k time trial, again, that could be 20 to 30 minutes time here, and then 30 minutes max distance. So here you could cover a long distance or short distance, just depends on your aerobic capacity and what's the pace you can maintain for 30 minutes here. So these are just a couple of tests that I use to measure someone's fitness and different energy systems. And how we progress from there then, week 1, carry on from the test week. Mondays is going to be like short, sharp sprints. So here we got 200-meter sprints. You're going to rest 1 minute and you're going to do nine 200-meter sprints pretty much. And each week that the 200 meters could change. So it alternates. That could change to 400 meters, or this could change to 12 sets or 15 sets over the weeks. So you're slowly building up that tolerance to run a certain speed over time. So you want to be able to maintain the same paces every sprint. So if you run 200 meters in 45 seconds, rest a minute, you should be able to run the next one at 45 seconds also. So all 9 sets should be around the same time. We don't want to see the first one at 30 seconds and then set 7, you're at 1 minute 10. It's not great. It's not how we want to be training. You want to try and maintain that. So obviously, if you go up to 400 meters, if you ran 200 meters at 30 seconds, each one was 30 seconds. This week now, the 400 meters should take you a minute to complete, because on the 200 meters, you were doing 200 meters at 30 seconds. So increasing that distance, the 200 meter intervals should be exactly the same speed. So just increasing that distance over time, but maintain that same speed. That's what Mondays focus at, and that's how your training should be programmed. Again, Wednesdays, we got that 5K test. And again, we're looking at the same thing here. So you're doing 1,000 meters or 1K at your 5K pace. So whatever you ran your 5K in, so let's just say your 5K, your 1K average was 4 minutes 30. Every 1K here, you'll be running at 4 minutes 30. You're going to rest 3 minutes and repeat for 3 sets. And again, we're looking to maintain that 5K pace over a longer distance. So here you're going to start off with 3K, and each week you'll probably increase up until maybe 10K, still holding that 4 minute 30 pace at the end. So again, this is kind of threshold training, tempo runs, getting a certain base, and then going from there then. And then Fridays, we just got some hill sprint work to finish with. So like I said, we're looking at that leg speed, that leg strength, building that. So again, hill sprints, we've got 12 sets, 20 seconds max distance, 40 seconds rest. So again, just 12 minutes of work, all out max effort sprints here. Depending on the hill, you don't have to go max distance. You can do a time. So you could do, or instead of time here, you could go distance. So I've put a time here because time is a lot easier, and you can set a watch to 20 seconds instead of trying to measure a distance. But you could do a 20-meter hill sprint, jog back down, go again, 12 sets. So it could be seconds or distance, completely up to you. You could use lampposts if there's lampposts on a hill. So you could, like, first week, sprint to the first lamppost and then walk back down, repeat that. The next week, sprint to the second lamppost and back down, something like that. Just find what works for you on that hill you have by your house, pretty much. So that's how you would improve your 1.5 mile time, pretty much, guys. So hill sprints, long runs, and also moderate runs. So like I said, you've got the 1K runs here, resting and repeating, holding a certain pace. You also got a 200-meter sprint, which will slowly build up until you're running like 1Ks at a certain speed. And then we got hill sprints here to build some leg strength. And then, so this program here is 12 weeks. So you'll test it on week 1. You'll go through the program, and then you'll retest it again on week 12. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video helped you out. Don't forget to hit that like button, and then please put a comment below.